closer. Almost done. Oh, yes. You did have times where you insisted on creating the need for much effort, when you needed only to love and let go. Those times have their place and lesson. Yep, I learned not to do that anymore. Well, as little as possible now. I am still human, sort of. Wiki wiki. Yes, you have opened your heart and your world to possibilities we offer to and for you. The flowing downstream, going with the flow. No struggle. Yeah, not clawing my way up the hill anymore. I am so grateful to be a part of this time of reconnection with God. The connection has always been, will always be. Many just decide to go against their natural link to the all. In human form, there are different feelings that do not exist in spirit form. Many are inclined to feel more by going against the natural, divine, universal flow. And getting the shit beat out of them by the rapids. Been there. It's true. That is a direct way of stating it, yes. Self-abuse can make them feel more alive. As you say to others, sometimes doing things the hard way makes the reaching of the goal a larger reward. Is it not still a wonderful reward to reach that goal easily and quickly? Right. Is it not the same outcome? I know, right? Silly humans. Our thoughts exactly. Again, choice, will, and freedom. Sometimes, though, the journey can be part of the fun. Sometimes the journey is actually the goal. Wow, I forgot about that. We talked about that, about this process. Perfect example, dear one. We have trained you well. Someone had to. Humor aside, or not, the journey does not have to be torturous to be full of lessons and love. Are they not more joyous and loved when they are pleasant, gentle, easy? I'll say, it is all in the choosing. 7/19/2012. Ask away, dear one. What is all this ascension stuff about? I mean, several people have mentioned it to me as though I already know and understand. I guess on some level I get it, but I'm not really sure what it all means. Is it the end or just a shift? Remember, this is 2012. 12 years ago. Yes. Okay then. Next question. Is it the end or just shift? They say yes. Okay. Yes, you do know. Yes, on some level you understand. Yes, it is an end. Yes, it is a shift. I love this one. I'm going to say that again, because this is what got me. Yes, answering my question. Yes, you do know. Yes, on some level you understand. Yes, it is an end. Yes, it is a shift. Care to elaborate? Of course, but we do love to make you think. In your seeking, you frequently find answers that were already there, yes? Sometimes, yes. With this line of questioning, seeking, you are feeling an answer, yes? Sort of, like an inner knowing, without being able to give an actual answer if someone were to ask. So I feel the understanding. We understand you're wanting to know more. The ascension isn't ending. It is an ending to previous and current ways of human thinking and existing. It is a shift. It is a shifting of energy, a shifting of thought, a shifting of belief. It is the end of negative thought processes, negative beliefs, and negative being. For how can one be in a negative space of existence while being one with the Creator? That is kind of what I was feeling about it. Why I asked if it was the end. Because what I was feeling was that it was more of a direct reconnection, for lack of a better explanation, with God. Not that I am ever not connected on some level, but this feels more like becoming a real part of God. And I asked this again because so many people talking about the ascension were like, oh, I'm ascending, oh my God, what's ever going to do when I'm dead, you know? And it's not a death, it's an ending of the old patterns, right? Okay. Very well stated, for that is what is occurring with you and others. You are experiencing the direct connection. This time is about returning to your proper place, if you will. You are a part of God, as you know. This time, this ascension, is about rising above the earth facade and returning to oneness, returning to source, returning to God. Is this death, you ask? As we have said, and you know, there is no death, only shift. As they say, shift happens. Ha ha ha. Most certainly it does. This is a time of collecting your notes, to use the Earth School metaphor, and prepare for the final exam. It is about raising up your energies to a new plane of existence, to a new way of being. That explains why it has been so difficult for me to stay grounded. Is that why I'm so tired? I just want to sleep all the time. Well, besides being part dog, of course. I always joke and say, part dog, I'd sleep 20 hours a day if I had time. Anyway. Yes, we love your dog reference, for they are on this course as well. They sleep more as you are wanting to be closer to the Creator. In sleep, you are not held captive by your physical being. The body is no longer holding you to the earth plane. You are free to move about, travel, experience, and connect. We are closer to you at this time as well. Though we cannot be much closer, being a part of you is pretty close. Right? That does explain a lot. Why I love dreaming? Why not? Much is better than why not? Much is better than sleep. Not much is better than sleep. I'll spit that out. For sure. At those times you are, in a sense, home again. For that is when you are truly awake. Wow, that's a thought. Makes sense to me. These sleeping adventures are about remembering, reuniting. They are about practicing, as it were, to be you again, the real you. A pure being of love, light, energy, and of God. Just having you explain it that way, I felt an actual shift of some sort in my body. And I did, it was powerful. I mean, I kind of have to disconnect in a way while I am in this writing process. But I did feel like a pop, like I'm plugging a cord. Actually, like I'm doing a snap. Like I am unplugging and snapping my soul from my body vessel. Kind of cool. That is an interesting description. We like that very much. We like the snap as a clothing reference. You are in a sense removing the outer layer, the clothing/body, and just wearing what God gave you. Cute. Yes, you are, in your birthday suit of God's light and love. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Let's see how much we got here. Okay. Go a little bit more. 7/26/2012. Love and blessings to you, our dearest. Aw, thanks. Ask, and you would like to know a deep answer for a deep question. Our setup was good, yes? Oh, yes. We are quite the comedic team. Yes, we are. They do have senses of humor. It's fabulous. We are trying to calm your fears in connection to your question. We feel it and wish you to truly know you have no need to fear, for you have chosen, yes? Oh, yes. So all know my question is about the whole 2012 thing, right? Coming up, right? I am pretty sure we talked about the choosing sides aspect. I know we have to make our own choices, but what about those who have no faith and are weaker, allowing themselves to be led by others? Remember how everyone thought the world was going to end in 2012? 12, 21, 2012. It was a shift, though, big shift. As we stated before, those who concede to the wishes, thoughts, direction, or orders of others are in fact making their own decision to do so. This is the time to choose sides, as it were. Good versus evil, light versus the light versus the darkness, control versus being controlled, power versus submission, freedom versus slavery. Whoa, that last one actually feels the most scary. No need to fear, for you have chosen well. Those who have chosen to allow others to make the decision for them have chosen as well. These people, as we have spoken of before, decide of their own will to believe and put a kind of faith into those leading them to the slaughter. In a sense, eventually, absolutely. They are told falsehoods to encourage them to follow, to encourage them to give their will and soul to those leading, and sometimes money. And we will be back.